Welcome to Shepparton United viewers to the season of 2025. We're into round 2, and it's nice to reflect our point of view with a newsletter that comes out to our connected family and friends, spots, and a lot of people are involved in the club that can't attend to a footy match, and we want to make sure that we're well connected going forward, especially with our past and present players. My job's as the president, and the main job for my task this year is to reflect and reconnect with the past players and friends. I'll just say to Trent, most of our current group, including netballers and women's footballers and footballers, was all of our kids are back on the park. They've had an association with players of the past, and we're all getting back to the club because of our kids are bringing us to the table. Our job is to sort of get the best out of that group. There's some exciting recruits, both in netball, football and women's footy. And we've got very good coaching panels looking after them to get them as professionally fit and well as we can to be as competitive as we can. You see a vast improvement last week in the senior list, both in netball and footy, and that's what we're after, is to be really competitive. One of their biggest strengths, or the biggest strength, is our health and well-being, and we've got really good staff in that department, and mainly Trent Seratman, who's overseeing that part. And I'll introduce you to Trent Seratman, who's got a big task, and it's all coming together well. And now they get a little bit about what Trent's getting out of the individual, I reckon. So I'll introduce you to Trent Seratman. Trent, tell us a little bit about your role this year at the Shepparton United Footy Club.
Right, so my role at the football club, I'm the performance coach from both a physical component but also a mental side. Working with the players more so in an individual process, but also making sure that they're connected to their skill set, which will then in turn help and reflect back into the team. Also like to have my finger in the pie as far as our culture is concerned, because obviously we're producing really good sports people and we need to have that environment for them. The wellbeing program run by Nicole Lewis has been a massive gain for this club over the last 2 years, and my role within that is looking after the players and the players' wellbeing as well. Again, sort of pre-game, I work in the warm-ups. We might have a bit of a speak every now and then on the bench I work with them as far as trying to keep them focused in the game.
Yeah, so just Trent, just quickly on, like you do a lot of general work with the group as a whole, but you do, specialise in individual performance and the individual need if you see it, with the girls and the boys.
Yep.
Just tell us a bit, elaborate more on that if you can.
Yeah. So my business, Infinite Performance, this is what I do all the time for a living, working with all different types of sports people in able to get the most out of themselves. We do value sessions here at the club, for example. We make sure that everyone fully understands our culture, getting people connected. So I do this all the time. I work in corporate and I work currently now with the club. So it's been a great challenge. There's about 130 odd people involved as far as players, and then you've got family and extended family on top of that, and our supporters and sponsors. So there's a huge network of people, for anyone who probably wants to get connected into a community, we're taking anyone. So come on board.
Yeah, it's terrific. Tim, I'll just finalise the job. There's going to be terrific opportunities during the year for the past players and sponsors as well as supporters just to come and enjoy certain programs. But next week we do play our home game against Shepparton. It's the Easter week. Good Friday show, so it's a 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock start for those 3 football matches. But all the past players, if they can just come and gather at half time in the senior match up here at the HD Luck Pavilion, that's just a bit of an open-ended welcome to reconnect and gather, and we'll have a bit of a talk about the current group, talk a little bit about what we're talking about now, and make sure all the past players and supporters know that the front door is right open to come and say good day over the Easter period. Thanks, Tim, for what you're doing, and we'll keep in touch with our supporters. Cheers.
Lovely.